This is such an excellent question. The first thing that I would say about it, and particularly about trying to create projects that are one or two times a one-act piece. And sometimes we feel as the producing organization that since it takes up the same amount of stage time to perform, that it's probably a similar amount of effort and resource. But in effect, it's actually two complete shows. They're just a little shorter. And so as a result, we really need two completely different sets and two completely different sets of costumes. And it's quite the challenge. These two, of course, were composed to be performed at the same time. So they clearly took into account that as a possibility. And, it has some sensibility towards that. But all in all, the nature of 2-1 acts is that it's 200% harder than any one single opera that you would do. So, the other thing about rehearsing two completely different pieces is that it's difficult to schedule rehearsals in a way that each rehearsal can build directly on the previous one. For me anyway, I like to rehearse every other night with the pieces so that it isn't too long in between times that people have a chance to work. But it also means that everybody is not having several days in a row in order to grow in what it is that they're doing. Now, of course, the wonderful thing about it, particularly for a school or younger people to do it, is that since it's two full shows, there are a lot of roles and opportunities for people to play. And I would say particularly with these two, that first off, in universities, invariably, there are more women in the program than men, and SUOR Angelica has a whole lot of women in it. So this is a very good chance for a lot of people to have a role. And many of the opportunities in SUOR are short snippets of greatness. So someone has a chance, particularly a young singer, to learn something really well and come out and make a tremendous effect on the public. And then they get a chance to be a part of the ensemble from there forward. And it's similar in many ways with Gianni Schicchi, where, it's not the same with something like Tosca or Traviata, where there are maybe two or perhaps three roles that are carrying the entire evening. It's huge pressure, a lot for young people to carry off. This inside, nobody has more than about 15 minutes of that stunning pressure on them, and they're great opportunities and music that's set in a way that's favorable to young voices. So I think these are very good projects for a university program.